you have in critical thinking this week?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know. I want to talk about I don't know. How many times do you hear it?
I don't hear it from you.
You do too hear it from me. That's not true. You do. I'm always looking stuff up. How do you think I have all these books? How many times do you say it? That's another
I say it a lot.
Yeah, I don't think you do. Okay. So think about it this way. In critical thinking, it's far too often, the generic position, the default position is you kind of fill in the gaps and you assume you know when you really don't know. And it's hard to live with the uncertainty. You know, when I was in my previous career in fire protection, I was training the sales force, and I would purposely test them on the technical aspects of our products. And I would test them with question after question after question until I get so deep into the minutiae of the product line that I knew they didn't know the answer. And they would have to say, I don't know. And
Yeah. Say it.
It's
Say it.
It's
Say
so
you don't
hard.
know.
It's so hard. It's so hard to pull it out of them. It's like most people in a professional situation have a really difficult time saying the words "I don't know," and so it was really important to get them to at least try it, so they wouldn't make mistakes in front of our customers, and then them understand or use the product incorrectly or understand that the product did something it didn't do. So this applies to our economic life as well.
So should we test your advisor?
Absolutely. You should test your advisor, you should test your accountant, you should test everyone. So here's what you do. In doing this, you simply get some information that you do know. So look up economic data, look up, you can just watch our podcast and see what's going on in Europe because nobody else knows what's going on. You know what's going on. So you start asking them questions about it. And you keep asking them questions and listening to their answers. And their answers are either going to be incorrect, and just keep pushing them until they finally get to the point where you're like either a wrong answer or they say I don't know. And you'll be surprised at how many people will refuse to say I don't know even when you know they don't know. So if that's the case, you can't tell what the person is you're making up that is telling you the rest of the story. So if they're making stuff up and won't say I don't know, run away from them. If not, you have to keep testing them because it could have been just luck that they said at that time. Yeah, you don't know. So you just keep testing them over time and see if you get I don't know. And notice it when you are in your own life. How many times do your friends and family say I don't know? How many times do you say I don't know or hear I don't know? And you'll be surprised that you don't hear it as often as you should. And you're better off when you say it than you aren't.
And what's your takeaway?
So the takeaway is I don't know is a rare thing. Take note when you hear it and how often you say it. The more often, the better. It means you're learning and making progress. The more of it in your life, the more progress you're making.